The Dreadful Whale. Talk to Megan Foster about the best way to reach the home of Kieran Jindosh, Grand Inventor to the Duke of Sukonis. Okay, before I start, my mouth has had a little weird thing. It's like a bit of my mouth is hurting, so every time I talk it pushes on it. And so if I sound like I am stuttering a little, don't worry, that's usually how I talk. But it's basically because my mouth's hurting. I don't know why. I can't even drink properly without it hurting. I have to quickly swallow my drink before it hurts too much. Okay then. The Void. All I need now is a plan. Best get out of my institute. The boat captain Megan Foster. She helped me escape the coup, but she's going to, but she's giving me the side eye when she thinks I'm not looking. She's all I've got for the moment, though. Soon I hope Anton Sokolov will be joining us. My old teacher, keenest intellect in the Empire. Filthy Mouth, gone and got himself abducted. Megan says he was last being dragged towards Adamai Institute by the Grand Killer, which makes no sense to me unless the killer is a patient there. Maybe he needs medicine or something. But how can a deranged patient be working for the Duke and Delilah? Adamai's chief alchemist might know, Alexandra Hypatia. She's been running this place for years. She's famous for curing the miners' diseases. If she knows anything, I'll make her talk. I finally uncovered how my enemies created the Crown Killer. Duke Bell poisoned Alexandra Hypatia with her own serum. Horrible. And I put an end to Hypatia. I'm to it now. Hypatia's dead now, and the Crown Killer died with her. She was a brilliant alchemist, but the monster was a part of her. Sokolov wasn't out of my institute, but I was able to find out where she's been taken. Kieran Jindosh's mansion. Another natural philosopher. Professional jealousy? I think it's more than that, and it makes me very worried. Jindosh is the inventor of the Clockwork Soldier. I've seen his killing machines in action at Dunwall Tower, and I can't allow Delilah to have such an ally. The Dreadful Whale. What a weird name. It's hard to sleep on the ship, and when I do, my dreams are troubled. Well, I'm awake now, thinking about Sokolov. I remember him at the Hound Pits pub, so long ago, trapped like a beast in our cage. He smelt of stale piss and rotting meat, but they couldn't break him. He held on to himself, and picked up again as my tutor. Something I needed in the aftermath of my mum's death. Beware of dignitaries bearing gift, he used to tell me, but I was still a child and I liked gifts. I thought nothing sounded more pleasant. Now I know better. I also found myself thinking of Callista, my old governess. She always wanted to travel the world on a big boat. Eventually she left Dunwall, then stopped riding a few months later. Oh, poor Callista. Callista was awesome. I think she loved Wallace, wasn't it? I don't remember.
I just want Anton back here.
Oh, we all do.
How did that old fool come to mean so much to me?
Hey, Megan. What do you have today? Drain engine room. Another week, another leak. I wasted hours over and I couldn't get stopped. I shut the weather off, assuming I can find the crank wheel. Someone to deal with once Sokolov is safe. Check bridge tubing done. Haul down oil done. By engines done.
Time to go get Sokolov.
Indeed. Fuck.
I'm ready when you are. I'll give you the skinny along the way.
I'll be ready later. Why can't I enter this room? There is so much stuff in here that wasn't in here before.
Megan must be up on deck.
Oh, no worries, I know that. Okay, I need to find a crank. For that? Is the crank down here then? Where is it? Blood of the Evil House. Why is that glowing? Oh, I need its hatchet. Right. Okay, so where is this crank?
Ramsay and the Crown Killer. 2 pieces of the puzzle. More to go.
Indeed. Oh, hey, Delilah. Ah, crank wheel.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political
Where's
matters.
number 1?
I've done my share of bad things and some good. Before
I found
and
number 2,
after
3, and
the
4,
Red
but where's number 1?
But here in Karnaca,
For the Pandician continent thing I'm in.
here at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestone.
Maybe it's in there? No.
We'll leave for the wall in the morning as soon as the tides are willing.
Ow.
The
What
way
the
sweet Jessamine was stolen
Okay.
from your father.
Boom.
Here it might be
I
your
know. Let's go put this away. Whee! Yeah. There we go. Is that all? Yeah, it is. Cool. Let's go have a look around the place then, see if there's anything I missed. There's always stuff.
So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect. I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father and said Theodanus was a good man. Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world.
Indeed.
To reach Jindosh, I'll have to take the carriage through Lower, then Upper Aventa.
Okay then.
I wonder how recently this silvergraph image of Jindosh was made. We'll find you, Anton.
Will Karnaca's mechanical marvels conquer the world?
With a couple dozen clockwork soldiers, Jindosh changed the Empire.
To all personnel, after last week's disaster at the Grand Event, Arkane Studios circulated the following information related to his clockwork soldiers. All Grand Guard personnel shall read this report. Clockwork soldiers protected by the armored wooden plates. If some miscreant destroys these, and there's nothing protecting the vulnerable mechanisms underneath. If something knocks off the clockwork's head, the thing will attack anyone it can, ally or not. That means you. Given the expensive optics Mr. Jindosh has provided each clockwork with, they can see in the front and the back. Remember that if another one of them goes haywire, if some fool is able to get close enough, there's a small panel on each clockwork that can be rewired, which will invert their possession of friend and foe. Again, that means you get attacked. Keep these things in mind, and clockworks will be an asset and not a liability. Third Lieutenant Flora Diaz.
What would he do with an
I'm
army?
gonna buy rewiring tools. Okay, I think we can go. That's what I think. I'm just gonna check upstairs quickly. Yep. Oh, there's another crank wheel. Wow. I didn't expect that. Making Foster's notebook. Starting to understand why Anton wanted to go to Dunwall to seek Emily's help. She's impressive. I have to wonder if she's really suited for palace life. Maybe she wonders that herself sometimes. We could have been good friends at a time when I was running across the rooftops like she is now, watching my enemies from the shadows. I just hope she's breathing tomorrow morning so I can complain when she puts her dusty boots up on the table again. I've lost so many friends. First my sweet Daedry, others along the way. Good old Aramis Stilton, who disappeared 3 years ago, now Anton. Maybe this is my punishment and bad luck. Please, Emily, bring him back. Okay, so that's the map. That's Tivia. That's Morley. That's Gristol. Dunwall's right here and Sakonis is there. Nice! I've never known this. This is a really good map. impressive. I'm gonna put that sword away. Like, I'm gonna put this here, just in case anyone wants to take a screenshot of this. Just, like, memorize it, that kind of thing. But, I wonder where Pandicia is. Like, is Pandicia one of these smaller islands? Around the place? Maybe that's Pandicia, maybe that. I don't know. I'd expect it to be, like, far away. Maybe that. Every time I look at a map now, though, I always think of the Game of Thrones map. Because that's a pretty good detailed map. Yeah, anyway. I forgot that I walk faster when I'm in stealth now. Alright, I think I'm good. I'm gonna make a save, and then we will head off. Hey.
Ready?
Yes, I am.
Ready.
All right, let's get underway.
Clockwork Mansion. Anton Sokolov is being held at the mansion of Karen Jindosh, Grand Inventor of the Duke and creator of the Clockwork Soldiers. Get inside, rescue Sokolov, and eliminate Jindosh before he builds an army of Clockwork Soldiers. You can assassinate key targets or find clever, non-lethal ways to eliminate them, like frying Jindosh's brain. I love that. Which I don't have to do this time, I can just kill him.
Jindosh is important to the Duke's inner circle. The Grand Guard watches his mansion, and they'll call down the entire city if they find out who you are.
I'll make sure they don't. You said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station?
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Corvo taught me the theory.
Good. Get past the wall of light. Then ride the carriage to where Jindosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll get it done.
Emily, take care of this crazy man and his clockwork soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
You got it. So I always get worried. This is just an inner thing, but when my game slows down, I get worried and I go to change the settings. But I think it's just the cutscenes. I think the cutscenes are just so powerful that even my computer, which I'm not saying my computer's great, I'm just saying my computer is capable of playing a lot of good games on max settings. Especially since it was only $1,000 and my friend made it. Which is pretty cool. But it seems the cinematics, the animations and stuff that I don't have control in lag the game a bit. Like, right now, I'm lagging only like a tiny bit, and I can notice it. Well, actually, no, I'm not lagging. That's motion blur. See, I'm not lagging at all. I can run around and do whatever the fuck I want. And, yeah, but the cinematics, it's just like, oh, I notice this lag. Like, my eyes are very sensitive, so I can notice it pretty easily. What? Oh, okay. I was wondering why I couldn't use it. I was using the wrong thing. Okay, time to get some coins. What's this place? Hey, mate. Okay, there's some... I don't even know what that was. Okay, I think that's everything in this area, at least. Yeah, I got 10. No trespassing. I can deal with that. I'm a little worried there's something under the water here. I don't think there is, though. Let's get the heart out. Is there anything around here? No, it does not look like it. 125, 128, 107, 58, 70. It's easier to check with this on. Go after this one first. Alright then, let's go into the city. Venter.
I screamed and fell out of bed.
Playing dice, dude.
No,
You in?
that shit horrifies me. The ocean is a malignant force. Exists to drive us mad or drag us down deep, where our skin and organs turn to jelly and our bones settle in the muck.
Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's just a ledge.
Trade on the water side of rock. Serconis is a land of tall timber, fierce winds.
Interesting. So there's a gang members or are there civilians? Because I remember this place is like infested with gangs or something. I think.
Just pay the fine and be done with it.
Bomba.
Between the flies and the filth, it's getting hard to breathe around. J.K.
Elementally. Ramsey. Elementary, my dear Watson. Elementary. Oh, burn jam. Yeah, Swift Stalker. Oh, Swift Stalker. So Stalker? Movement slightly faster when the weapon's sheathed. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of these. Animal possession lasts slightly longer. That one could be pretty good, but I'm not really looking for that. Possession lasts slightly longer. Oh, those could be put together for a very nice thing. Movement is slightly faster when weapons are sheathed. Enemies sometimes drop grenades and throws things. No thanks. Maximum mana is increased. I'm keeping that one. Enemies are more often, miss more often range attacks. You are more visible to enemies. Yeah, I'm good. Alright then, so we've got quite a bit of whalebone. Now the thing is, I could craft a bone right now. Actually, yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna make a bone charm, which costs 6, and I'm gonna make a room which costs 9. And that's 15 all up, which is exactly what I got. Okay, so what I got was the movement speed one is better when your things are sheathed. There it is. I don't know why, I watch people play this game and their mouse moves so easily across things. And then I play, I'm like, wow, my mouse is moving horribly. It's not even clicking on what I want to click on. Maybe it's because my mouse is, I don't know, doesn't have a bottom thing, doesn't have a case for the batteries, so I don't know. Wow, my 4th bone charm and I haven't got any bad sites yet. And I keep on forgetting to save beforehand. Because if I do save beforehand and I get a bad thing, I can just reload. But no, I've been pretty lucky. Okay. Whee! Oh, this is so cool. Normal. Forest! And I'm sheathed. It's like I'm running. It is literally like I'm running. Oh, I'm so early into this game and I'm already like this. Oh, that's awesome. And no one can hear me. I can just be walking up and then I can go boom. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I am going to craft a rune. Boom. So I've got 12 runes now. Oh, I can get some stuff then. Okay, I want to check the stuff I've already got. I've maxed out that, I've maxed out that. Have I maxed out this? No, I haven't. Wow. I thought I did. So this will cost 9 all up. It will stop time. I will move faster. And it will last longer. Now this could be very good. but it's not something I'm looking for. Doppelganger. Summons a shadow of yourself. Doppelganger creates a diversion and flees from enemies, drawing attention away from you. Enemies that destroy Doppelganger will believe that you have been eliminated any threat in the area. And it will transition to a less state. Your Doppelganger will also trigger security systems and attract hostile animals, just as you would. But does it count as me getting spotted? That's what I'm curious about. I could test it. I could literally test it right now. When your Doppelganger is destroyed or disappears, it leaves behind a cloud that incapacitates enemies for a few seconds. Summons an ally by holding and releasing right trigger. Your Doppelganger can engage in combat with enemies or even assassinate them. So originally you can just like attract enemies' attention. This one can actually fight. Target your own Doppelganger, press F to switch places. That one could be cool. Summon 2 Doppelgangers of yourself that can deal with more enemies. This could be very cool. Like, I could just summon Doppelgangers and watch them fight the guards. And if it doesn't get me caught, then that's even better. So I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna test this out. Alright then. Up. That was close. Let's do it right there.
Someone there?
Does that count? No, it doesn't! Oh!
You won't get away!
Go me, go! Go me, go! Where are you? Where'd you go? That was cool.
I'll search with you.
I'll help you look around.
You don't stand a chance anyway.
So let's see.
You want to bet?
What was it?
Come on! I don't have time for games.
Better have a look.
I know. Ready for it to regen.
Come on.
Whee!
I won't hurt you.
Wonder who that was.
What?
Okay, so Doppelganger is cool. Now, I'm gonna see what else I have. Before. So, this is back when I saved. I might get Doppelganger, but it depends what else I can get. Because, for all I know, the other ones might be good as well. Now, the fact that I can, use Doppelganger, and it doesn't get me detected, that's cool. And I could apply the domino. I've seen people go like, oh, you can use the domino. I don't really care for that. If I'm able to get, like, the only way you can domino heaps of people at once is if you're within a certain range. And the fact that people are saying you can attract it to your own doppelganger so that you can kill your own doppelganger without getting close to the enemies. You have to get close to the enemies no matter what. So if you can get close to the enemies, then you can do something to them that'll do all of them. So maybe what they're talking about is if you kill one of them, then everyone notices before they get turned to dust. But if you kill your doppelganger, then everyone gets to turn to dust and they don't notice. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I don't really see the point of fusing doppelganger and domino unless I'm desperate. Because that just means it's more mana used. Shadow Walk, assume a stealthier form for a short period of time. Move through rat tunnels in your stealthier form. Assassinate or incapacitate up to 2 enemies during the Shadow Walk. Move faster while you're in your stealthier form. Assassinate and incapacitate up to 3 enemies. I'm not really interested in Shadow Walk. It seems cool, and I know what it looks like. I've used it sort of before, but it just doesn't really look cool. Doesn't really suit how I want to do things. It means you have to get close to the enemy and stuff like that. I want to do a stealthier thing. I will be doing a 3rd playthrough of Dishonored 2, like, a while from now, after I do a couple more Let's Plays, and it will basically be, it will be me trying not to harm the guards in any way. Just to try to get around. And if I'm lucky, I will be playing the game again off screen, so I can get as much runes as possible, so when I start the game, I have all the abilities. And what I want to do is I want to see what the game's like when I have all the abilities. So I say I won't be doing anything to the guards, but there will be moments where I do interfere with the guards, but the main canon playthrough will be I'm not harming any guards at all. Mesmerize. Summon a void spirit to enthrall humans or hounds. So I think this one is you basically take over them. Enthrall up to 3 humans or canine targets. Exchange duration. Throw up to 4 humans or canine targets. While the enemies are mesmerized, you can pass unnoticed or quickly assassinate them. Oh, it basically confuzzles them. It just basically just does whatever to them. Okay, so I have a choice here. I could go doppelganger, which is really cool. I could go mesmerize, which would be very helpful. Now the thing is, it doesn't harm the soldiers, but what about witches? Because witches are in later in the game. Now I could go blink as well, because blink is helpful. It's further than far reach can go. That's the main thing that I like about it. I don't know what I want to go. Why can't this be any easier? I think I know what I can do. So, blink, 3, 7, 10, 11, damn it. I was thinking I could do like 1 doppelganger and then all the blink things. Then again, all I need is like 3 more runes. So, I might be able to get doppelganger, maybe even all of it by the end of this city. So, I'm gonna get blink. I want to have a better way of getting around. Far reach is cool, but I think I prefer to use far reach for pulling enemies towards me rather than using it to get around. And yeah, I will be using the blink assault. Because aiming blink at an enemy and attacking, just as the blink ends, will deliver a powerful front attack, throwing the enemy forward. Unaware enemies are assassinated normally. So yeah, I like it. Alright, so that'll be all. Now that I think about it, I didn't look at something. I didn't look at the bottom ones. Because there's something I want. There's strength, throw objects farther. What does this one do? Break down weaker wooden doors. Health generation's improved. Reflexes. This is the one I want. Because you can deflect bullets, and there's an achievement for doing it. Slow time while sliding if aiming a ranged weapon at an enemy. Wow, that would have made the achievement so much easier. Window of time for parrying is increased, and quick reflexes seem to slow time briefly when an enemy spots you. Oh, nice. Agility. Sprint faster and take less falling damage. And then there's replenish adrenaline automatically while not in combat up to half maximum, and kill multiple enemies within range. What? Enables a double adrenaline kill against multiple enemies within range. A well-timed ranged attack shot can be fired between the 2 sword swings. Really? I'm not sure how that would work in game, but that sounds cool. And then the shadow kill. I'm not going to be getting shadow kill up anymore, even when I get all the runes, like all the runes for every single power. I'm not going to max out shadow kill because I can use shadow kill to know if I've killed an enemy, if they've noticed me or not. Because it only turns to ash people that have not noticed me. So if someone doesn't turn to ash, it means they've noticed me and I can just reload. So, yeah. Anyway, I've wasted too much time with powers and everything. I should be going. So let's use blink. So let's see how far this can go. I've forgotten. Up!
This is the Duke. I just awoke from a dream.
Yeah, I just died from a blink. That was fun. So blink isn't as far as I was hoping. I was hoping I could reach that other building, but it's fine. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. No. Blink. Yeah, that's very far. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to look around for any open windows. I think that's open. I could go in there.
Dice tonight. You in?
Ooh, that was close. And let's go up.
You bet.
Okay, so... yeah, I should be able to get in there. Is that the black market shop?
I don't feel safe. What is wrong?
No, black market shop's over there. Whisper from the void. Oh! Hi, outsider.
I'll tell you a story about Kirin Jindosh, the Duke's grand inventor. Once he was commissioned to make a toy for a 6-year Tivian noble girl. Jindosh worked for 3 months, then built a machine composed of wood, brass, and the bones of several cats. It ran on a few drops of whale oil a day. The little girl was told she would have a special treat, and she was perfectly delighted until the moment it was activated. She lives in an asylum up at Dabakfa now, and will until the end of her days.
Is that the machine that he used on Anton, and I used on him in Low Chaos? Is that what you're talking about? It just fried her brain, that kind of thing?